Momotaro! Hey boy, what's up?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
What?
Yeah, so I took a week's break because of school, but I'm back! Yay, 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 clap, 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 clap. Anyway, since I missed out on the upload last week, I wasn't able to talk about Steins episode 2. So today, we'll be looking at episode 2 and looking at a specific character. We'll be looking at Hiyajo Maho, aka who I think is probably best girl at this point. But Kurisu's so great, look at her tsundere godliness. Look, Kurisu was best girl in Steins Gate. We need to give other people the spotlight because, you know, Hiyajo has some very great aesthetics and some very, very good things going for her. Today I'm going to be talking about only episode 2 because most of the things that are important for that character come in episode 2. There are a lot of things that happen in episode 3 that are also important. That's more of an Okabe thing. Okay, episode 3 is important too. But I'm going to be looking at a specific scene in Steins Gate. I think it's a 30-second scene, so, you know, a long video, maybe not long. You know, we're already a minute in. Come on, don't worry about it. We're fine. Okay, maybe actually 2 scenes, because it's the one where she's talking to Okabe about Christina and her past, and the one later about Okabe talking... Well, no. The one later about her being alone and having a flashback to her time with Kurisu. For the scene, I'm going to start kind of in the middle. This is when Hiyajo and Okabe are talking about... Basically, they're talking about the way that Amadeus works, and how Okabe came up with the same thing. Now Hiyajo is surprised by that and suspicious of Okabe, and then Okabe finally, you know, explains everything. Oh yeah, I knew Kurisu. Hiyajo's original response to this is in shock that Kurisu had another friend. But later afterwards, she puts a smile on her face and just is glad that Kurisu had a friend other than her. However, after a little bit of reminiscing, Hiyajo breaks down crying. The exact reason is left up to speculation, but we can assume that at this point Hiyajo cared a lot for Kurisu. Later, when the professor shows up and realizes that, oh, Okabe knew Kurisu, he brings up the idea to bring Okabe to have him meet Amadeus. Hiyajo responds with some concern for privacy and security. However, you can tell that she's vehemently against Okabe meeting Amadeus, aka Robot Kurisu. In fact, later she shows more concern for Okabe by telling him that the stronger the relationship you had with Kurisu, the more the effect Amadeus will have on you. Later, after Okabe's already met Amadeus, we see Hiyajo in her office contemplating that there's a Kurisu that she hasn't known, that someone did know. So I haven't played the Steins Gate 0 game, despite how much I want to, but it hasn't come out on Steam yet, or at least I think it's a week from coming out at this point. But I'm pretty sure this quote will have a big... this is an important quote and an important line in the episode. We then have a flashback of the Kurisu that Hiyajo did know. What's important to realize here is that Hiyajo cannot reach something, and Hiyajo does not want anyone to help her reach that thing. However, Christina can reach that, and she grabs it and gives it to her. This is one of the first things about her height that actually plays a big role in her character. It symbolizes that no matter how much she tries, she can't reach something when it's so easily grabbed by a genius like Kurisu. This was also shown before by Hiyajo's username being Salieri. I mean, it's Sarielli, but they messed up, okay? It's a typo. They typed it in wrong. And if you haven't been playing Fate Go JP recently, you realize that there was a new Avenger named Salieri. In fact, he was the rival to Mozart. And although Salieri wasn't a complete genius, Mozart was. Today, we listen to Mozart, not Salieri. Although you can still listen to Salieri, they dug up quite a few of his pieces. But their real-life historical relationship with each other might have been the same to that of Kurisu and Hiyajo, because despite what the movie Amadeus might want you to think, or was it Mozart? I don't remember. One or the other. Salieri probably didn't actually poison Mozart, and Salieri probably didn't hate Mozart, at least outwardly. Anyway, that's looking at what I believe is best girl for this season. Hiyajo is looking to be a very interesting and a character to look at. Because she's one of the characters that we know the least about, especially if you played the original Steins Gate visual novel and went down all the routes. You know how all the characters are. Alright, well then, see you guys next time.